Please state your name and proceed when you are ready.
Thank you, Chairman. Susan Myers of the 131st. I volunteer alongside women who have experienced tragic and horrific violence in their lives. Women who come out the other side resolved to never again be anyone's victim. So to be clear, the views I express here have not been reached without giving the dangers that so many women face on a daily basis the weight they deserve. To the contrary, it is for these reasons that I am here to give voice to the women who fully understand the dangers involved within domestic violence and yet are adamant in their belief that secretive firearm confiscation laws without due process can easily be used to disarm the very women they are purported to keep safe. Instances exist of abusers filing red flags on a spouse or girlfriend in order to harass or worse, to keep her unable to protect herself from them. Last time this bill was heard, I shared a case out of New York where a woman's ex-boyfriend, who had a restraining order against him, alleged she made remarks causing him to believe that she was a threat to herself, him, or others. In the petition, this man lied about the time frame of her remarks to say they occurred within the past 6 months of the petition as the law required. Despite the judge knowing of the false statements, this is quotes from his ruling, out of an abundance of caution, a temporary extreme risk protection order was issued and her pistol permit revoked, all without her even being aware that it was happening. Thankfully, this woman didn't just hire a lawyer to regain her own rights before a final ERPO could be ordered. They also challenged the New York law's constitutionality. This is a portion of the judge's ruling from December 22. This court is not unmindful of the dangers firearms may pose when possessed in the hands of a person suffering a mental illness, harboring a criminal intent, or both. However, when viewed objectively, 63A's goal of removing weapons from otherwise lawful possession of them by their owners without adequate constitutional safeguards cannot be condoned by this court. While still the quote, while some may advocate that the ends justify the means in support of 63A, where those means violate a fundamental right under our Bill of Rights to achieve their ends, then the law on its face cannot stand. And that was the Honorable Thomas Moran, Justice, New York Supreme Court. I support using the 10th Amendment to make it clear to future state leaders that we do not want red flags getting a foothold in our state. And I don't have research from court cases to share with this topic, but I will go back and research because it's not settled because there are still red flag law cases in the works. The Second Amendment Foundation has a whole, it's got a catchy name, but they file lawsuits in red flag cases. Like that's their thing right now. So I will go do some digging and follow up through email to get you the latest of where things stand. Thank you.
Could you please just state for the record which bills you are here testifying for, whether it's 434, 459, or both? They can do both, right?
But both,
okay.
And also 328, and all those are listed on my form.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions for this witness? Seeing none, thank you for your testimony today. Is there